Today, we're going to make a wooden stovetop cover. So it starts off by preparing the base. First you measure for width, and then you cut accordingly. Next, it's time to cut the supports that will hold the handles. Now with the cutting out of the way, and you have all the components that you need, it's time to join the material together. I'm sure there's a dozen ways to do this, but I decided to go with pocket holes and some glue. The only thing you gotta do is make sure the pocket holes are out of the way so you don't see them on your final product. I was nervous about things sliding around, so I made a quick table jig to prevent that. After clamping and weighing it down, it's time for some sanding. After sanding for what felt like eternity, it was time for some penetrating stain. After letting the stain penetrate, it was time to wipe off excess. After doing some NASA level geometry, I eventually figured out where I'm supposed to drill the holes for the handles. After test fitting it, it was time to add a clear coat to everything. When doing finishing work like staining and adding clear coat, it's very important to take your sweet time, go slow and easy, sanding in between each stages, making sure everything is properly cleaned before you add another coat. The last thing you want to do is trap dust in polyurethane. After the first coat dried and cured, it was a quick sand followed by a second coat. When I wanted to do the bottom of everything, I made sure to be very careful about dripping over the edge. So I flipped it over, taped up the edges, and added multiple coats on the bottom. Now after that sealing and sanding and sealing and sanding, it was time for some assembly. All holes were pre-drilled to prevent cracking, and I took the time to make sure I was mirroring the holes from one side to the other. Using a spade bit, I countersunk some holes, attach the handles, I clamped everything together before my final assembly. Pre-drilled from the bottom, but being very careful not to go through the entire project. And just like that, you're ready to go. Like and subscribe for more good stuff. I'm the Level 1 Builder. I'll see you around. I've been having a blast with these builds, but all things must come to an end. Get out there and build something, because if there's anything I've learned over the years, there's nothing better than enjoying the works of your hands. God bless and stay safe.